We got the creepy piano. So Seymour's dead, but he's not. We're gonna see Seymour at some point. I'm 100% on that.
Well,
it's right in the name.
That's our intro now, Ryan. I was like, oh, I should think of an intro. No, you fucking you crushed it. Hey everybody, welcome back.
I did that bit earlier though in a previous episode.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Because you know his name, but you know.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy X.
So the whole reason everyone's been talking, the wedding, is now off. So all that conversation build was all for nothing.
He is dead. Well, it was everyone. Everyone in Spiro was super on board with it.
Give us a chance to explain.
That's what we've learned.
No need.
He's presumed dead.
I already know what I'll tell the other maesters.
He's legit dead.
Meaning?
You were supposed to send him.
Seymour was the leader of the Guado before becoming a maester.
Presumed dead means everyone in the world thinks he's dead.
You're not letting
Not
us
us.
go.
No,
There's a difference.
No one knows he's dead yet besides the people in this building.
Lord Seymour
Us
would never
means
forgive
me,
us
Ryan.
if we did.
Sorry.
Not Steve.
thought you
Presumed
meant
means
the-
everyone in the game thinks he's dead.
Okay,
But
when you, I thought you meant everyone in
in the
Spiro.
game. He's not dead.
You mean
That's what I'm
this?
saying.
The
Outside the
Guado
game, we know
take
that he
care
might not
of
be dead because it's
Guado.
anime.
Also, Trommel just destroyed the only evidence we had that Seymour's a dick. Also, this fucking
what
music.
evidence? Oh, the sphere.
The sphere. That's the only evidence we had.
Yeah, man. Don't you know, in battle, the winners always determine history, or whatever that quote is that I just messed up. That was one of those Call of Duty quotes. History is always decided by the winner. Isn't that
Yes,
the quote?
history is written by the victor, is the quote.
Written by the victor, yes. I technically said the same quote, just in another version of English. Sorry, with different English words.
You got the message you
I
gave
hate
out
English for that.
portrayed the same message.
I know, right? Isn't that stupid about English? How you can do that? That shouldn't be a thing.
I'm gonna wholeheartedly disagree with you on that one.
No, because you shouldn't be able to say the same thing with multiple different words. I don't like that, because then it lends itself to misunderstandings. Because people who don't know what that version of the word or how it's being, like, obviously you knew what I was saying there.
Yeah.
But let's assume you were learning English for the first time. You would not know that those two sentences are the same thing. Because to you, those will all look like different words. Because other languages generally operate where if one word means can be used for like a million things, right? Whereas we're way more specialized sometimes, where we're just, you know, we're specialized, but then we let sentences string together that can be like the same sentence, even though you used entirely different words, as we were just explaining there.
Yes. Yes. High potions. That's convenient. So, Steve has a new overdrive that we haven't shown yet, called Slice and Dice. So instead of having to do the one attack with the double flip on one enemy, he will attack enemies at random. If you get this bar, he attacks 6 times.
Great.
If you miss it, he only attacks 3.
Okay.
Truthfully, I think Spiral Cut's a better ability, but the only way to get his third one is to use Slice and Dice enough times, so I'm kind of just going to use that every time.
I feel like Slice and Dice is better for a larger group of enemies anyway. You get more AoE. You get more math on the AoE. Like, more of a chance for it anyway.
To an extent.
Like, obviously against bosses, it's probably not that, like, the damage is probably not as good, but like if you're fighting like 6 low-level enemies,
so the issue you actually end up running into, I forgot that we were being chased, I'm an idiot. The issue you run into is that you can overkill enemies with Slice and Dice. It's better off on one person. In my opinion.
You can overkill enemies with Slice? Oh,
yeah, like
I see. You get more experience for overkills, right? Yeah.
No, sorry. I don't mean overkill in a good way. You can use attacks on enemies that have already taken lethal damage.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, right, that's what I'm saying. So that's why it wouldn't... Oh, no, I guess that's why if you know it's a boss, you know you're not going to waste... Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're playing the odds. But that's the thing. You could play the odds and win, right? That's... Like, you could... Like I said, you could fight 6 low-level enemies who all die in one hit, and he could hit each one of them and just win the battle himself.
Yes.
Which is the other ability cannot do. So it's a use case ability. I think there are moments that it would make sense.
However, because of the nature of how you obtain his next one, which is in my opinion the best one,
You're gonna grind it, which is fine.
I'm just gonna yes. Not only is it the best ability, it's also rad as shit.
Dope as fuck.
Oh yeah, this is
rad as
him
shit.
using his. I heal myself every.
See, those sentences mean the same thing.
Yes, I like
cool
that.
word as expletive. That's a sentence. You can literally put any of those descriptors in there, and it'll say the same thing.
Hot as balls.
Yeah, it's temperature word generally, or a word that's meant to mean
well,
cool.
Yeah, rad's
right?
not really a temperature.
Rad, cool, dope, hot,
dank.
Yeah, there's a million of them.
It's true.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I don't think that the extension of the human language has allowed us to use things a little more specifically and nuanced. I think that the argument that we can make it more nuanced doesn't necessarily mean it always should be. I think there's lots of examples of dumb words that we've invented that mean similar things just because we feel like we can. You know what I mean? Like, and that's where my derision, I've
always been a fan of cunning linguistics.
Becomes a bit. To me, that doesn't give any mind for the future. At some point, this is going to become too much. You know what I mean? Like, we won't be able to use this as a language because it's just not effective. It's not efficient. Like, hundreds of years from now, people will be deciphering this language and be like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? You could tell they were really internal. Like, they were like, well, I'm going to use whatever words I want because I can, so screw everyone else's interpretation of the language. Don't get me wrong, I exercise that freedom all the time. I'm the living embodiment of Don Cherry when it comes to some names, so...
Oh, absolutely you are.
I also recognize how that can hurt if you're not an English-speaking person, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, also it depends on your audience, right? Like, I'll use clever words sometimes when I'm talking to somebody at work, but if I'm talking to somebody whose first language is not English, like we have a lot of Filipinos who work with us, and English is their oftentimes third language because a lot of those guys will speak multiple languages, even just within the Philippines. They have a strange system where every island.
Yeah, but you're talking about your own communication skills with them, and I'm talking about the language as a language.
Yeah. Right,
I'm talking about how the more convoluted we make it, the harder it is to learn without us. Literally just learn, like on your own, grab it all, and try to understand what it means.
But you
because
can't say
the idea that we constantly create words to say the same thing is that's
redundancy. But they're not exactly the same, right? There are different things where like words are fine, but there are better examples.
Again, though, there are instances where it's not. Like you said, the word is the same thing to a degree, but then it's created for this very specific nuanced situation. If that specific nuanced situation isn't commonplace, suddenly we have a redundant word. It means nothing. It only means something to a select few people.
But if it's like it's niche, there's nothing wrong with being niche.
It's not about it being wrong. Like you're focusing on the entire wrong aspect of what I'm saying.
Whoa, there's nothing wrong, Ryan.
I'm saying that we pander too much to the idea that everyone can create whatever they want when it comes to language, especially with English, and that even though that specific situation might be a nuanced use of that word or that sentence, that as a whole complicates language, the English language, which as a whole is bad for anyone who doesn't speak English. It's redundant. I just feel like those redundancies, like at some point I hope people get tired of it, is what I'm saying, because it's not useful. It hurts the language, and eventually will create a situation where I think people don't want to use it.
It's the most commonly spoken language on the planet. I think that would be okay.
Yeah, but the fundamentals of speak English speak the way you would speak in Canada. Speak the way we're speaking right now. Use a lot of those sentences that have words that mean different things in France or Europe. I guarantee you're going to get stares. When people say that English is the most common, they mean Latin English. Like they mean the base words, like the words that people understand, not the nuanced garbage that America and our version of the world has come up with.
Is like
I guarantee you can find lots of people who know English who have no idea what a twerk is. 100%. 100%. You can. All over the world. And to me, that's the problem. We shouldn't care about it. Twerk doesn't need a word. You shaking your ass. We have words to describe that already. I guarantee if you told them shake your ass, they would know what that meant, but they wouldn't know what twerk means. Like, we don't need to invent words to describe things that we already have. To me, that's pandering to yourself. Oh, I can make it more complicated. Yay for me. Like that. Think about the future.
I'm gonna just fundamentally disagree with you.
So you want more twerks, is what you're saying. You want words like that. You want more redundant words that are used to literally describe things we have words to describe them for already. Why? What does that do? You're literally just saying this is because I want to have fun with it,
just happened
or
there?
people who twerk want to have fun with, or whatever the words. I just think there's a lot of dumb words now that I don't really like. 4chan's. Have you seen some of the 4chan words? Like, man,
No, I don't know.
those aren't words.
I don't hate myself.
Like, you don't have to prowl 4chan to see the
Hang on.
like. There's Urban Dictionary
This
stuff,
is-
right, for
this is
lingos.
gonna be important.
Anyway,
So we're
That's
in
fine.
another semi-boss fight. These things will cast Protect
Boss
and
rush.
Shell on him if he die. If they have like the same auto potion problem that we normally have, and they'll attack him with they'll cast something in death, unless we use Orin's awesome ability Shooting Star, which will do this.
well, you've done this before, yeah.
Nope. I haven't done that before.
What is it? Just knock them off the map?
Yep,
Why?
because it's fucking rad.
Yeah, but why did it knock them off the map?
Because it's cool. Because that's what the ability does.
Okay, oh, thank you.
Okay, like that's not really. Like,
I didn't know that. It didn't do that previously when you
yeah,
used
because
it.
it won't do it to a boss.
Oh, okay, you did it to a boss previously.
Yeah, it was Seymour that I did it to previously.
Okay, that's fine. You could have just said that. I don't know.
I was just like I wasn't sure where the confusion was coming in.
Because it hadn't. You'd done it before and it never did that. So how did I know?
To a boss.
I wasn't disputing whether how. You you explained that. Like,
Yeah.
anyway.
To a boss. Yeah. So this guy has Berserk as a status, which means that he. Obviously, he doesn't get to choose who he attacks. He just has counterattacks,
Yeah,
but he does significantly more
he
damage.
rages.
So you can actually use the Cure All ability you normally use for yourself on him to cure him of that ailment, and then he doesn't one-shot your entire party, including Orange. Also, fuck, actually, this is kind of unfortunate. I'm just gonna use potion, actually, because this motherfucker's still in a still has the healing potions. You need Riku to get in and steal one. Yeah, fuck this guy. Yeah, he even one-shots Orin. It's problematic.
Stole high potion.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Indeed.
So yeah, just gotta fuck this dude up.
Is the rest of the party out?
Well, I mean, they're in, like, the wings. Doing their thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, because sorry, I didn't know if it was auto replace or you went in and replace. You have to go in and replace. That's fine.
You do, yeah, we have.
So you can't get rid of Oron while he's down, no? Or
Nope.
oh, okay.
I can do this. Here you go, buddy.
Yeah, so you can only replace while they're alive. Interesting. I thought you might have been able to replace them when they're dead.
No, like if everyone on screen gets killed. Then
So it's not entirely like Pokemon. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, you can replace while living, but you auto replace when dead if you have a replacement in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because you have. Well, that's because only one person's out at a time.
Pokemon also takes your turn to use the. I'm getting sick of your sass, sir. Okay, I'm glad you missed.
Miss.
I actually have to try to get. I have to kill this thing because it's gonna keep on. Oh, this is. I'm actually in a little bit of a bad spot right now. Fuck him up, Lulu. Yeah, so he's gonna take half damage from magic for the rest of the fight. But if I hadn't used the shooting star hit, he would have.
You got a res.
Done the same thing. He would have hit him with protect as well, and it would have taken 1 billion years to kill him. Okay.
Big show punch. You're done.
Yeah, I need to.
you got to res again.
Yeah, but I need to hit him with this thing first. I hope that he doesn't, with a regular attack, have
Kill you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he might.
Yep. Cool.
Yep. Well, Big Show just one punched all your
Yeah, we just got Big
aspirations
Show'd.
there.
No, that was our first. Fuck.
First wipe.
Game over. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Game over. That's the feature.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yep. No. That's our hardcore playthrough.
Yeah.
Iron
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. We're Nuzlocking
mode.
it.
Yeah. You only make it as far as you can. The story of Final Fantasy. There was almost a wedding, and then Seymour died. The end.
And then so did the bride and the rest of her.
And then Sin killed everyone. Actually, no. Then the Big Show as a behemoth showed up and won. The sequel, I'm sure, delves into the future of the Big Show.
It's not going to delve into the party. They're all dead, right? So.
Yeah.
You got hit with that Big Show finisher.
He's back.
Yeah, I fucking hate this thing. You just have to have like enough health to not get fucked. The issue I was running into is I didn't realize he was berserked at the very end there. I could have actually lived there, but I was like,
so those are just like the two guys that were obviously with
yeah, exactly.
Seymour. The Guados. So is the implication that this Wampa thing is not a summon? It's just a creature?
Yes.
Does that ability only activate when you overkill? Or when you kill them with it?
When you kill them. Usually they don't get it when you... That's so strange.
What?
They usually can't use the... Which ability are you talking about?
I was talking about his overdrive or whatever, or else that knocks him up the level.
No,
does that only happen when... Not Berserk. The overdrive. Does that only happen when you kill the enemy?
No, that'll always knock them away. I'm going to lose here
so
again.
it's an auto kill, is what you're saying.
If it's not a boss.
On non-bosses. Yeah, okay.
The fuck?
Well then.
This is going to be a whole
we need to do some grinding?
No,
Maybe you need some items?
No, it's just the way that you start that fight. I think I have to like actually plan out a party start for this.
You need a new... Listen, your usual team is what you're saying. They're not...
I can't just come in with the B team, yeah. I need Oran, because I need to take that fucker, like... But who else is coming in? Walk is fucking useless here. Riku needs to be there, and Yuna needs to be there. Actually.
Yeah, there's a lot of abilities in this that I'm seeing in, that remind me of the mobile game I play of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Some of the turn-based mobile games, they use a lot of the old statuses and ability, you know what I mean? Like counterattacks and... You can only hit this character, and this character does different buffs, and yeah. Well, even like
it's a big show.
Like if a character gets a kill, like there's one where Darth Maul, if he gets a kill with his basic attack, he can attack again. So like if you can just kind of send him against an all Jedi team and just kill them all, because he also does like 100% extra damage, and every time he gets a kill, it also increases the amount of damage he does on the next attack, right? So you just stack. So you know. You can fundamentally build attack strategies around and defense strategies around your character party. There is some nuance to the turn-based mechanics, I suppose, and it's not just here's an ability, here's a turn. Man, that's the end of Oran.
Yeah.
Didn't even get to attack, did he?
No, he didn't.
Man. So that's as you said, Berserk is random, right? So you're just kind of hoping he doesn't hit Oran.
Hopefully it doesn't. No, the Berserk is an effect that's being cast by these fuckers.
Yeah, onto their beast, right?
Yeah, but they do it every time.
Which makes him attack at random, right? You said that.
Oh, no, he'll always attack. He'll counterattack, is what.
Oh, he counters attack. Sorry, I thought you said something about him always attacking a random person.
Oh yeah, no, I must have misspoken.
Yeah, so okay.
No, I can't even use these guys right now. Fuck.
So he just has a counterattack. That's all it gives him. Okay.
But he also has increased damage. Like that's why he's doing like 2K. Do I have
increased damage always, not just on the counterattack? But he also has. So does he have a counterattack without Berserk, or does the Berserk just increase the damage?
I'm not sure. I think it's just with the.
Okay. Do you have anything that can like describe Berserk? Like if you check it.
Like I know that it does those things. I just don't know if he also has a counterattack normally. Is what I was getting at. Sorry.
Oh, normally, okay, yeah, because you've only fought in Berserk, so it's hard for us to gauge that. Yeah, I'm just curious if like previous Final Fantasy games, there's a way to like scan, you know what I mean, scan the enemy and see what their abilities are.
There are, yeah, like I have sensors and like as a passive ability on some of my characters. This motherfucker though. You know what?
Yeah, okay, Curry. Oh, whoa, go back to him.
Yeah. It's
curing its Berserk status will lower its
strength.
strength.
Yeah, which I knew that.
Okay, so it seems like Berserk just is a strength increase.
Yeah, only uses physical attacks.
Okay, so it only uses physical attacks. So it seems like it automatically counters, always, and based on what we know, and it might have attacks other than physical, also based on that implication, right?
Yeah.
It seems
it
like
does still hit him with
Berserk is
protect.
making. It seems like Berserk is making it only use the one punch attack because that's or its basic attack, but it does a lot more damage, and it counters anyway, which kind of sucks. How long do these statuses usually last? These like Berserks stuff.
Like until I have to cure them.
Oh, so you have to throw a Berserk cure at the enemy? Okay, I got it.
Yeah, like I'm actually because that's in the status that they can use on me as well, right? But I'm protecting myself. Oh, inflicts damage and sleep. That could come in handy.
Yeah, that might hurt. If you make him fall asleep, he won't counter. Yes. Oh, auto potion.
Well, fucking,
That's
I don't care
lame.
about that. I don't care about that. This is fine. I can deal with this.
Yeah, as long as One Punch McGee isn't out there, freaking.
Yeah, I
Boom.
see. She needs to steal from him so he can't auto potion himself.
Booked by Vince McMahon, Roman Reigns, you hear?
Yeah, exactly.
Although apparently Roman lost to Lesnar, so I don't know. I didn't watch that match.
Oh, you didn't watch the two moves that he used over and over?
Dude, that's.
I'm not
Lesnar.
joking. He literally only, but like usually he
that's
throws in
what
like
Lesnar does.
one or two other moves, like sort of. And he was like, nah, not this time. Too lazy for that shit.
Nah, son.
Oh, I don't want to use this thing yet because he's gonna. If I do,
He'll wake up.
Yeah, because I'm curing him of. Like if I hit him with Asuna, he'll get cured of everything. Let's actually just like plan out like.
Do you have an item that just cures Berserk?
No,
Yeah, that's what you would need, right?
but I'm also
Then
not
you
using.
would be like, boom.
Oh fuck! I'm an idiot. I totally forgot this exists.
Oh, lowers an enemy's strength. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, he's still berserked right now. So this is actually.
He'll still do physical attacks, but hopefully his strength will be low. Enough
Yeah.
that he isn't one punching every one of your members.
Well, he only has to hit one of. Like I don't care if he hits. If he takes someone at this time.
Yeah, but the thing is, right, is if he's capable of one punching them even at 2,000 health, then you're screwed.
Yeah. Well, no, it's
Because then he'll just get 3 attacks and win.
no. He's losing at this time. So.
There you go, no more Berserk. Yeah, but now we get to see what his spells are if he has any. Or other abilities that aren't just basic attack. He might.
Yeah. So the issue we run into is just that he has.
He's a boss, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know how in-depth all of the bosses are. Some of them are, some of them aren't. There we
Yeah,
go.
we just do reduce
Start
damage.
working him down.
because he has protect and shell, which I have no way to deal with it as of this moment.
Okay, there we go. That's not so bad. 880. That's still a lot, but
It's
not
still a lot,
so
but
bad.
I'm not getting one shot.
It's not one punch. He's kind of broken.
He hasn't hulked up yet.
No. Yeah, brother. Do Water of Fury. Oh, is this press any buttons or?
Nope, it's rotate the control stick.
Okay.
It'll hit random enemies, but obviously when you have one enemy, it just hits them a lot. Nope, that's not what I want.
Do.
So the reason Oren's running all fast there is because he's still hasted from before. Steve has that.
I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
fact.
That is a common buff in everything, haste or equivalent.
Yes. I'm also going to have Steve use it on himself.
Do. I wish you. Is there any way do you ever get a boss health gauge?
Yeah, I'll show you in a second. We've had it up a lot of times. It's just if you have
Oh, okay.
sensor, like on people. Like, so Steve has it, so he's got 11,000 health left.
Okay, he's still got a lot left.
Yeah. And we're doing half
A chunk
damage.
over, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So only Steve has the sensor. So only Steve can. I see. So when you're on Steve and looking at who you want to attack,
No, sorry.
that's when we get the
As long as somebody who has
descriptions
sensor is out,
and stuff. Oh
they can
man,
see.
double punch.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's one of his spells, quote unquote, right?
it's a passive spell that just allows you to
Well, it's an
read your
ability,
stats. I see.
right? Like it's the same way that
Yeah, but it's still passive. Like you're not activating it. It's just on.
he is. That was an ability he.
But it's just. What? I'm not talking about cure. I'm talking about censor.
Oh yeah, sensor's a passive ability. I thought you were talking about double punch.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no,
We're talking
sensor is a
about
passive
sensor.
ability. Anybody who has it it's on their weapon. It's not Steve.
Yeah.
specifically.
Okay.
It's on
And
Steve's sword.
I was describing that effectively.
Yeah, yes, you were. I was misunderstanding you.
Well, Wendy's here.
Wendy's here. Time for the
Baconator
Baconator,
time.
baby! Yeah.
Yeah. Baked potato. No, I like their fries. Their fries are okay. Their baked potatoes are okay too, I guess. I don't know. Haven't got a baked potato from there in a while.
Oh, actually, I just realized I should have used fucking Little
Some people are
Caesar.
chili fans from Wendy's, but I could never do that. Chili from a fast food place? I'm not a big chili guy anyway. Heavenly Strike. How about you? Chili?
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
No! Oh, that was unfortunate.
Oh, that was a nice use, Wendy.
Yeah. Thanks for doing 800 damage. I just realized, though, Little Caesar can actually totally fucking fix this shit for me.
Fix it up, Little Caesar. If Wendy's can't get it done, then obviously you got to take a trip to the Little Caesars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do 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 do. Is there anyone? Is there a Steve for fast food or
think so.
restaurant chains? I'm sure there is. It's got to be someone named Steve, right? Tomato chain.
I don't know, guy who has time to Google that right now. Why don't you tell
man,
me?
I'm not googling that right now.
Okay. I was gonna say, I'm a little bit busy,
I'll
Ryan.
get back to you on that on the next episode.
He's doing a show.
Yeah. Speaking of Little Caesar,
Just realized I could negate his... The only downside is this will probably negate Power Break as well.
oh, so he'll do a little bit more damage.
I think so. No, it didn't. It didn't negate Power Break. It just negated everything else. Perfect. Thor's hammer,
Nice.
baby! I should have done this a long time ago.
By the hammer of Thor, even though there's no hammer in this. Do 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 do.
Four 4,000
Okay.
damage.
Okay, that's good damage.
Let's put up his fists.
Oh, he's going dirty boxing now. Watch out, Nate Diaz. Don't be scared. MMA fans who are likely not watching this will totally get that.
Man, you don't know what people are into.
That's true. Nate Diaz is the Diaz brothers box like that. They put their hands up. It's a dirty boxing stance, and one of their caption phrases is always "Don't be scared, homie."
Okay.
Which it's like a meme. It started as a meme because they said that like behind the scenes, and everyone made fun of it because it was like, come on, really?
lame as
That's what you're
shit.
saying to be tough? Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. That sounds like something I would
from-
say ironically.
They're from Compton
Well,
or something. I don't know. I think so. Straight out of Compton. That's in California, right? Am I thinking the right place?
I don't know. I just know that's where Ice Cube is from.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Or
sure
should I
that's
say
California.
a motherfucker named
Because Ice Cube was also part of the Snoop Dogg versus the East versus West stuff, right? Crips and Bloods. That's all Los Angeles, right?
Fucking, I don't know. I'm not
I-
into my street knowledge.
Your
is
street
not-
lore.
Yeah. I
Your
don't-
street lore's low. You rolled a 1 on street lore check.
Yeah, absolutely. We were talking about MMA to D&D within like seconds.
Oh, yep.
We know it's hip with the kids. Oh!
Vin Diesel plays D&D. That's
You
the
just
end of
got
that
cut
thing.
in half, son.
After dying twice, you finally have achieved victory.
Yeah, phew, easy.
Boss done. Time for another boss. Hold on, let's get some plot first. Hey, it's Seymour. Oh no, it's still there. What? Okay, we watched it fall down and disappear. Oh, it's holding up. Round 2.
Yep.
Really?
No.
Oh. Well, that's
means
a
the
very
fight's over.
ambiguous way to end that. Then go to the scene. No music, just silence. The wind.
It's the wind.
Are you dead?
Yep. Game's over.
Oh,
really
well,
unfortunate
I
we
see
died
a
at
white
the
light,
last
so I
boss.
don't know.
Praise be
Wait.
to Yevon. That's what I would have said if I was a follower of Yevon.
I mean, yeah, that's
Wait,
kind
did
of all
we
they
just
ever
die?
say.
We were all there, and in one piece. Even
answer
if
that
I had a
question.
headache from wondering what was in store for us next.
That's not what causes headaches. You need more caffeine in your diet, Steve. That's what the issue is.
How's our timer?
We are just about 30 minutes, so this is actually a pretty good spot to call this episode.
I'm okay with that plan.
Good, because you don't have a choice, motherfucker. I have the controller.
Sigh. Don't you mean ha ha
ha
ha
ha ha? I certainly do. Nice fucking callback, dude.
Anime.
Yep.
Oh, anime. Oh, Seymour's Patronus.
Anime. Yeah. Fucking Paj-anime. Thanks for joining me, Ryan.
Patroname?
Patronus me. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Work.
We'll see you guys next time.
Anime commences. It commences.